Bro. Lol. You will win evil for sure. Yeah, that's how that much is in my mind. Okay, let the music pass a little bit. Cause I'm about to get a little bit serious here. Because this serious talk I'm gonna do here is basically a live serious talk right now. It needs to involve three things. Today, the thing I went to church. That was all female. I need to be a technician and a sound guy. That was basically shit. Something that happened and something I needed to do. I had to take off my chest to a friend of mine. That basically I'm gonna say it's a scummy move. But I opened her Bible because I have the keys for the church. I grabbed that Bible, I grabbed a piece of paper. I put all the things I had in my mind. Not any bad things. You know, just expressing myself a little bit. That will be further on. I need to have that in mind. The first comes the church thing, second, something that happened, and the third one, me opening out for the first time. And I know, Last Brony, because you do a little bit of music, you need to know about sounds. And you need to know this by facts. Because, hear me out, I studied with, at least with a friend of mine, I'm gonna say his name and frame. I actually studied with him a little bit. And, holy fucking shit. Believe me, today in church was a pain in the ass. Trying to convince everybody or every people in there that they're fucking up. Okay, Last Bunny. Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. No, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. I need to be specific. It's kind of sucks that I actually need to be specific about the game because the comic is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World comic, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the movie, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the game. I need to be specific about it. Cheyenne. Okay. That's because I need to do the code before I do all that. So, Last Bunny, you tell me. From which of all three should I start with? About the thing of the church? Something that happened because everything happened the same day. The thing of the church, something that happened, or something I need to do, to express myself to someone. You choose, cause I need to tell them if I have it in my mind, I recommend you if you want to say it, if you want to hear the story from Fall On Deep. Oh man, I really hate coming to religion stuff, but let me be clear here. I studied a little bit about hertz, gains, ground, everything about music a little bit. And I noticed that in the church, I'm always the first motherfucker who needs to come in there. I basically did this. I put the mic, I put everything on the speakers. I put them on 20 because they hear me out. That's another thing. Those speakers, two of them, they fucked them up. Remember my little phone I have that I actually used to bring in school? That the fucking speaker is already dead. That's how two speakers are like that in church, and they're basically saying, "Oh no, it sounds good." I'm like, "No, it doesn't sound good." Now, hear me out, because the thing we need to do today, basically, was things for women only. So me being the nice guy I am, I did this. I woke up at 5 a.m., put all the mics set, put the speakers set, and I think my computer set until Efrain came. Because he's the other guy, he's the guy who's teaching me about everything, about games and whatnot. Now, the thing that got me kind of pissed off, let me get a little bit closer here. The thing that actually got me pissed off was that we have musicians, yeah, whatever. Musicians are supposed to know, they're basically supposed to know about gains, hertz, bass, smooth, putting deep voices and whatnot. In my mind, I'm like, oh man, there's no problem. If they're gonna lay down 20. The speakers at least on 20, cause you can barely hear. What's the word? You can barely hear the. I didn't forget the word here. You can barely hear the high pitched shit it gives you. So I'm like, okay, nothing bad's gonna happen. And that's when I got wrong. Hey Mel, that's where I got it wrong. My friend Fareem came to me and said, oh, when he noticed all the gains, the microphone gains, everything, to be honest, everything in the equipment had the gain on full blast. And I'm like, wait a minute. I've been trying to fix all of this for 2 weeks straight, and this motherfuckers keep putting the gain on 100. So it makes me to think, Last Brony, that hear me out. Hey, sup Mochi. Last Brony, hear me out. Every time you try to do a little bit of music, do you have the option for gain? That basically gains the music. It's basically the master control. It brings a little bit up the bass, everything. That's basically the gain. If you do music, will you put that fucking gain on 100? On fucking 4 speakers and 2 of them are already broken. Put the mics way up and put the gain of the mics way up too. For nothing, because it went to shit. And the thing they start pointing fingers at me, because, oh no, it's because he has the keys, he needs to be working with that. I'm like, bro, the fuck are you doing? Then, my cousin who needed to sing, at least she was intelligent. She said, oh, do you guys have a... Exactly, Last Brony. Thank you. To be honest, you put it on -6. That is passable. I cannot judge. It is your taste. You can leave it on -6. Yeah, I know. No worry, I know about that. But the thing is, Last Brony, we have 4 speakers. I can understand you. Someone, put the gain at least on. At least, in my church, you had 10 on the gain, -6, and positives. Now, the thing is, Lasbroni, I know about, the only thing I touch is about the volume and the gain. I only touch those two things and that's it. The speakers, I leave them on 20 or 18, because if you put the fucking speakers on fucking 40, you're gonna hear ear rape. So I'm having in my mind like, okay, they need to, they are musicians. They need to be intelligent about this. They put all the gains in 100. Now, I gave a fuck about that because I wasn't basically inside. I only did the thing of the only thing I needed to do. Sorry about my bad English there. I only did the thing I needed to do. That was computer, HDMI, 2 speakers, to put a video, and that's it. And then came my cousin that was gonna sing with only music, background music. I was like, okay, I can do that. Then my friend Efrain comes, he knows about music, whatnot. He's basically the man he can help me with. I go with him, I talk to Efrain like, oh man, you know, let's because he even knows about the musicians fucking up. I'm like, yo Efrain, please help me here. Because the aux cable has the ground kind of busted. I always leave the thing way in there in the computer, so I don't need to move it. So I need to make an exception, mute the fucking mic 4, that's basically my aux cable, and put it on the fucking phone. When I put it on the phone, nothing bad happens. Now, here's the thing, here's the thing that's gonna probably piss you off. Hear me out. If you have a microphone and you put the gain on a yellow microphone that has the ground kind of fucked up, and if you don't know what the fuck the ground is, if that thing is busted, you're gonna hear a sound like that's basically the thing you're gonna hear, like a big explosion. Now, they only turned my mic on, and I already had it on the on the phone. So I basically set that thing up. And the first thing, someone said, oh, it was Joseph. I'm like, dude, you know that yellow microphone is fucked up and the ground is already exploded. It's beyond fixing. And I tried to fix the ground because the ground is basically, you have the yellow and red wires, you basically put that normally, and the ground that is basically normal wire. You need to put all those things set. And apparently, they don't know how to fucking set it on a fucking microphone. And the ground is already broken, not by the thing of the microphone. It's all the cable. So I'm like, okay, they're gonna put the blame on me? Okay. No worry, I'll get my revenge soon. Now, then came the one who needed to say the words and whatnot. Lasbroni. Oh boy. Lasbroni. If you use a wireless fucking microphone, you already have 2 things you need to work on. Because the wireless microphone already has his own gain, his own fucking echoes. The thing is about the wireless microphone, it has an echo setting. If you want to have the echo on or the echo off. So I always have that shit off. Who the fuck would like to have 4 fucking speakers and having echo? You're gonna have a splitting headache. Those fucking musicians, I swear to God, they put the echo way up and they put the gain maximum. I'm like, oh my fucking God. They could just put volume up or volume down. But why the fuck do they need to touch that fucking gain? Basically for microphones, you need to leave the gain at least positive. I think in microphones you have it on local 10, that's -10, and you only put it a little bit, like the first line you see, or near the first line, not even touching the line, because the gain gives you a lot of volume too. I'm like, okay, they fucked that shit up, and the guy who gets the shit is me. I'm like, the fuck? My aunt actually called me by my phone and said, oh, come inside the church because I need to, hear me out, this is the worst thing I need to do. I need to work the computer, grab fucking cars and park them turn on 2 air conditioners. You know the LED lights, the bar ones? Try to put those things on. Serve food and whatnot. I was basically doing like 6 things. And I'm basically one guy. When my aunt called me, she said, "Oh, come in the church, the musician wants to talk to you." They were like, "Oh man, you need to stop touching the equipment, whatnot." I'm like, "Nigga, are you guys deaf? You have 4 speakers, 2 of them are exploded. You hear that fucking crunch like and whatnot, and you're gonna bring me the blame?" Cause hear me out, last brony. The easiest way you can test if the speakers are working, and you tell me right here, electro music, dubstep, or trance. You tell me. Cause those are the things I always use to see if the speakers are broken. Electro, trance, or dubstep. You confirm me that. Try to confirm me that, last brony. I want you to confirm me that, last brony. Every time if you want to check if your speakers are broken, confirm me if I'm wrong. Is it dubstep, electro, or trance music? You confirm me that. You try to confirm me that, man. That's the only answer I want from you. If thank you. And here I thought, hear me out. And they said, "Oh, you cannot put electro music and whatnot." Exactly. That's the best way you can actually test everything. The thing is, last brony, I put relaxing music. You can hear those speakers are already fucked up because relaxing music is basically piano, like things around you. I had like a Japanese, you know, relaxing music that's basically bamboos music. You can hear cherry blossoms, you know, trees and whatnot. The thing if you, I don't know if one day you want to fucking come with me, and if you want to check that shit out, the relaxing music I put, man, it was, I'm like, oh my god, they blew up the 2 speakers. And they were new speakers. No, they don't even use mics for the fucking music, man. That's the fucked up part. They only use fucking microphones just for singing. They don't put music and whatnot. They only do this. Oh, let me use the microphone. No microphones are gonna go be on other places. No. Only that piano is connected. That's another fucking thing. Hear me out. Everybody knows you need to use grand piano too. For some music. It's the better quality. A motherfucker in my church, man. I don't want to sound like a dick. That guy puts it on the normal piano, puts that fucking volume up the ass, and then he changes the fucking grand piano and puts it into ocarina, flute, and to fucking, you know, Halloween music. I'm like, the fuck? You use grand piano for churches. And I'm not saying like I'm a fucking expert, but it is confirmed you need to use grand piano. Motherfuckers are using fucking ocarinas and fucking flutes on the settings. And I'm not sounding like a dick. I'm about to fucking, you know, Maldo or teacher. I'm about to fucking call him and say, "Yo, Maldo, come here. You wanna have a fucking heart attack? Come here, my boy." I'm gonna say, "Yo, hear all of this." I think Mulder will have a fucking heart attack if he hears that because he knows about music. Because one of my friends of church is Efrain and Tony, the only ones who know how to work that. Maldo and Tony not learn each other. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And hear me out. We have a okay, my friend, the one is that's like 6'8" in the church who touches drums. Her little sister know how to touch. Her little sister, Jesus Christ, she knows how to touch the piano very well. I need to give her props. She has great ass talent with that fucking piano. But with the musicians we have, dude, they 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 got to a point that when she was touching piano, they made her cry, dude. I was like, and hear me out. I was recording for her mother, cause her mother wanted to see her touch the piano, dude. I was like, with my phone, oh yeah, she's like touching the piano greatly. I'm like, she has godlike skills. Now, when Aladdin starts giving her pressure, I'm like, oh, Nani, no. Dude, she started crying, and she was still touching beautifully. I'm like, oh no. I was like, try not to get feels, cause she's a little girl. She's touching piano. I'm like, okay, try not to do something bad or something. When I started bursting into tears, I'm like, okay. You know what I did? I grabbed the microphone that was fucked up. I grabbed that ground. I went, gang. I got pissed off. I grabbed the microphone and said, everybody get the fuck out. I got that pissed. I'm like, get the fuck out. People are looking at me like, oh, you only know they here. I'm like, oh, I only know they fucking here. But when I see a little girl crying, get the fuck out. And they were like, oh man, she's only crying because God is giving her powers. I'm like, she ain't crying because of God. She's fucking crying because you guys are giving her pure fucking pressure. I don't fucking care if I'm gonna fucking shush and swear. I could give a fuck. Dude, you see a fucking little girl touching the piano, she's like, oh wow, she's touching normal. She ain't crying or nothing. But you're gonna fucking give her pressure and say, oh no, touch this, no. This one, another one. You're touching good. Oh, you fucking suck. I'm like, no. If you're gonna fucking make her cry, my nigga, I'm like, no. You're not gonna fucking make her cry when I'm fucking here. I basically did that and I said, get the fuck out. Her brother was like, oh man, chill out. I said, you wanna fucking go? Because look at your fucking little sister. She's fucking crying, my boy. And he's like, oh, you're not her fucking brother? I'm like, boy, you're 6'8", still can't get a fucking date. You're older than me. And still, you're gonna let your little sister fucking cry, my nigga. He looks at me like, I don't like your attitude. I'm like, so what? What the fuck you gonna do about it? You're gonna fucking fight me? I'm like, you're gonna fucking fight me? I'm ready to fucking rumble. I could give a fuck. And he was like, oh no man, chill out, whatnot. I'm like, no. She's your fucking little sister. If you fucking approve about peer pressure and making someone cry on the piano, fuck you, man. You're a fucking scum. It's like saying Las Brony. Cause hear me out. When I'm fucking stressed out, I don't know what it is with me when I'm stressed out. You can give me any instrument and I can touch it. I need to be fucking pissed off without assistance. Apparently when I'm pissed off, I can touch any fucking instrument. And I have like fucking 4 to 6 people who has noticed that in my church. I can touch guitar, drums, piano, flute. I think it was violin and I was gonna say the ukuleles. You know, the thing we use over here, the timbales. I can touch those 6 things when I'm pissed off. It's like I have a fucking beautiful talent when I'm pissed off. I can fucking touch any fucking... I can touch any fucking instrument when I'm pissed off. But getting me pissed off ain't easy, and you know that. When I saw she got fucking crying there, I'm like... I went like this. I took her tears out, and I was like... Cool down. If you need to cry it out, cry it out. This is never happening again. Believe me, you're not gonna get any fucking party in the church. If you need to touch piano normally, way over there, I need to fucking look for a converter within a converter to put the piano connection to the speakers way over where I am. I can do it. I'll make it work. That's me being a nice guy, man. And you know me being nice ain't, possible at all. I go to a point you make someone cry in church for karma. No, I'm like, I'm not having that shit. That's the fucking whole thing about the church I needed to say. Cause hear me out. I look at every kid over there like they're my own fucking children. Or I don't want them to, turn into me. I don't want them to have bad things like I have. The rape allegations. A lot of fucked up things. I don't want them to have them. And I have a friend of mine that's actually the other thing I need to say, because it was kind of awkward, kind of explicit, whatnot. Because she is like older than me, and we. Papa bro. Oh man, I'm like Maldo. I'm not saying it like me being like a nice guy or some whatnot. Is you need to have limits. They're fucking kids. You don't need to force them to do something you could not done when you were younger. Come on, man. It's a fucking fact. Ah, yes, I found it. The beautiful song. Ah, yes. This song soothes me the fuck off. Fuck them all. Welcome to Tengu Garden. Man, Aramanaguchi songs are so OP. But here's the thing. I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm a saint. No, I know what the fuck I am. I know I'm a fucking devil. I already ranted about that. Now, the other thing, hear me out. No, I still haven't finished the church thing. No, let me finish the thing I was gonna say. Hear me out. Because there is actually a girl in the church that is actually a little bit more older than me, but me and her actually kind of flirt in a way, like saying, darling, honey, my love, whatever the fuck we do. That's beyond, hear me out, that is only between me and her. I'm only gonna say it like that. That's only between me and her. Whatnot. And that's the other thing I need to talk about, me and her. When my cousin has the fucking, if she has balls, she'll have the balls to say, oh, you're dating that girl? I'm like, no, she's only my friend. She's like, oh no, why are you two flirting a lot? I'm like, we're only joking. She's like, for example, she's 20-ish, but she doesn't look 20. I'm like, we can flirt. We're only doing, teen stuff. Flirting like it was only friendly. That's it. And talking about my cousin, that's the last thing I need to talk about. Because here comes the relationship with me and the girl. Because, hear me out. I met her way long. Since the first church I was. Or since the first time she came to the fucking church. She was lit. She loves gaming, music. She sings. To be honest, she sings quite beautiful. She does makeup. She can dye hair. She knows how to. She sometimes cuts my hair down. She knows how to do a lot of stuff. She's a chef, whatnot. She's very talented. I need to give her that. She's very talented. I cannot lie. Now, the thing is, I don't know why people say about me that I have a lot of talents. Me and her talk about that. When people say, oh, why do you want to study about computers if you already know about them? And I fix them, whatnot. I'm like, I know I'm talented. I know about wiring, hard drive, external, internal, how to fix a dim fucking screen, a broken screen, fucking CPU, GPU, the hertz for a fucking computer, a motherboard, a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff about computers and whatnot. She's like, you're very talented about that. I'm like, thank you, but I want to study that just because I want to learn stuff I think I'm doing wrong. I want to improve it. I want to, perfect. I want to perfect me trying to fix computers and whatnot. I said it like that. She's like, that's nice. And she said, and here comes about mobile. She bought her new LG, whatnot. She's like, how do you know all about phones? I'm like, same as computer. I self-teach myself and whatnot. She's like, oh, that's actually nice. I'm like, okay, I know about phones. I know about computers. What else do you want me to know? What else do you want to know about me? She said, oh, I know you talk bad language and whatnot. I know that's a habit you have. But she said this in clearly words. You know how to sing. But have you ever tried to, vocal training? That's basically all those things. On music, I'm like, okay, I could try. But I'm not gonna confirm that I'm gonna sing. That comes until Friday that I needed to sing in front of the fucking church because it was basically young people singing. That was basically the whole thing. I sang. I'm not gonna lie, I sang like shit, and people hear me out. That's the thing about my process, about me singing. They're like, in my mind, like, I sing like shit. When my cousin showed the fucking recording of me singing, I was like, I kinda know how to sing. I'm singing on re. That's basically the standard for singers. I'm like, okay, I'm singing in re. Nice. It kinda, they were kinda, here and there, but the girl kinda liked me singing. She was like, oh, you know how to sing. I'm like, that's new for me. Now I have fucking that in my fucking specialties. Now I know how to do 3 things. Now, in our church, the projector died. The light bulb died, everything died about that projector. If I need to explain you how I fixed that projector, it was a pain in the ass. Aluminum foil? Aluminio, to be exact, in Spanish. You can supercharge anything with that. That's basically, everybody knows that. Hear me out. You can recharge any fucking light bulb with aluminum. The thing I did was, I grabbed a big piece of aluminum, put the light bulb, put the, what's the word I'm looking for? I know they have a name. The teeth, the electrician teeth, not that I remember the name. I put them like a ground. I did circles, I put them in, and boom, the projector worked. It only had low voltage. You needed something to supercharge it. So I did that, yay, hooray. Now comes the motherfucker and says to me, oh, I like how I only talked like 2 minutes about the thing about me and the girl, and I went back to ranting. That's the last thing I need to do. I fixed it, and people gave me shit. Like, oh, you could have done this a long time ago, and now you just want to do it now. I'm like, bro, chill. I'm slowly self-teaching myself how to fix things. You don't need to give me shit. That's all I need to say about that whole rant. Now, about the relationship about me and that girl. Last Bonnie, do you really want to hear this fucking relationship about me and this girl? Because I know you like juicy stuff. You're like Keemstar. Shoutouts to Keem, Daddy Keem. Be honest with me. Do you really want to hear about me and the relationship with the girl on the church? Okay, no, I know the story is juicy, but be honest. Do you want to hear the relationship about me and the girl, or you want me to skip to my cousin? Well, it ain't my cousin. It's basically something I did that I needed to do because let's get right into the news. No, but that's very serious. In seriousness, the last point ain't about my cousin, but it involves my family a little bit. Cause I'm not open. Hear me out. I'm not very open with a lot of people. That's a lot to say. Okay. This is gonna. Let me see if I have. Okay, I need to put a tense song here. A tense one. Okay. If I need to talk clear here, I think I say it's you know, like a relationship I have with other girls, like for example, friends with benefits. I have no shame by saying that. You know, I don't have any relationship with this girl like friends with benefits, no more girlfriend or boyfriend, nothing like that. Me and her just flirt for fun and whatnot. It came a time that I kind of liked her. I was like, no, I cannot like this girl because she's basically older than me, whatnot. And like in my mind, exclude that. She's just your friend. She's just your friend. You guys flirt, whatever, whatnot. Now, the thing I need to say about what happened today is kind of a weird thing. I think I said she did it by on purpose, but hear me out. I know this girl. I think 10 years about my life, 10 years, and she's very nice, whatnot. I already told about all her aspects. The thing with me and her is both of us don't like giving answers about certain questions. For example, let's say if I came late on school for no reason. For example, if I come like at 9, that is really, you can see me coming at 9 on school. And if I don't want to answer why I don't want to, why, it means either two things. Something bad happened, or I'm just in a shitty mood. These are one of those two things. Me and the girl has passed through a lot of shit, whatnot. She told me about her past relationships, you know, like, she broke up with a lot of fucking boys, or meant to be a sack, like, when she dated. And look at, and it is like, okay, this is like the most fucked up part. She bought clothes, you know, expensive clothes for some boyfriends and whatnot. She was like 100 grand. I'm not gonna lie. She was just like 100 grand in some guys and whatnot, and she dumped them because all the guys always ask, "Yo, are you shitting on me? Where are you?" I'm like, she's a shield girl, whatnot. Why are you gonna try to assume that she's shitting on you? So that's basically her and all her normal relationships. She has told me a lot of her past. I cannot say here. And here is the thing that comes to me in mind, like, I told her all about my past, whatnot. She was like, wow. When I was your age, she says like this, when I was your age, none of that shit happened to me. And the other thing she said to me, if any shit happens to you, that you have no other place to go, if the situation is so shit, that is so vile and corrupted, that I can't handle even my last point of life, the only two things I need, well, the only 4 beautiful words I need to fucking text her or try to call her is saying help. Because I told her about everything. The rape allegations. Situations about me and families. Everything. She was fucking amazed. She was like, holy shit. He's having it rough. Now, I think it comes about, I think it's yesterday and no, the day before yesterday. Nothing was, no, let me think. Because I tends to confuse things when I'm trying to think a lot. Let me try to think here straight. Today is Saturday, it wasn't Friday. Yeah, the day before Friday. Me and she had a, the thing about her glue gun. She started, messing around, spanking my booty, whatnot. I'm like, okay, she's in that kind of mood about flirting. I'm like, okay. So me being, oh god, I'm not gonna say I touched her ass or something like that. I basically like kind of spanked her. She was like, oh, you're in that kind of mood. I'm like, okay. Me and her starting, flirting normally. I'm not gonna say we did it. Like we basically did sex. We did nothing about that. We basically flirted, whatnot. We were almost in the point because my aunt, one of my aunts really don't care about what the fuck I do, and the other one looks me straight in my ass and says, "Yo, you need to do it like this and that." The thing is, me and her were in that much of a mood that we almost kissed in front of the girl's mom, and because my mother never comes to work, thank God, because she works until 12. That's why I'm gonna thank God for that. And my brother never goes down there. Me and the girl almost kissed in front of my aunt, some other people and whatnot, and they know our age difference. It's a lot of an age difference. I think my other aunt, my fun aunt to be a sass, she looked at me, and because the girl mother didn't notice, when we noticed fast, when we almost lip to lips, I'm like, wait. I go back, I'm like, wait. The girl reacted, she was like, oh no. My aunt was the only one who noticed. My aunt, she basically did like we all do. Try to, we see it and at the same time I was gonna say at the same time we kind of fucked me in my brain. Like we always do in school. We look when people, my aunt looked at us without we know it, without we, oh my god, my English went to shit. Without us noticing. Then, when I come back to the computer, because I need to do the PowerPoint, the program, my aunt comes to me and said, if you were in the mood, you had the keys. You just could have gone into the second story building and just do it there. I'm like, oh my fucking god. My aunt did a savage. My aunt basically did a savage. Because she was the only one who noticed. She never snitched anything about it. I don't care about saying it. Because it ain't a big deal now that I think about it. But it is a lot of age difference. And I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it's like a 13-year difference. To be exact. Try to put mathematics in your head. If I have 60, for example, I have 1/7. Put one, súmale 13. I need to say it in Spanish. Don't put the age there. No, don't put the age. Don't put the age. It ain't 30. It ain't 30. I just said that to mix your brain. It ain't 30. It is a lot of an age difference. Not 40. It is 20-ish. I just did that to see because I knew you were gonna say 30 fast. I knew that in my mind, like, oh, I said 17, 30. Do basic bass. I knew you were gonna say 30. That's why I never said the age was 30. It is 20-ish. I'm just gonna say it's 20-ish. We know about the age difference. We know about, you know, rules, whatnot, yada yada. And that comes to the thing about today. I don't know if she did it by mistake and whatnot. Cause hear me out, I care a lot for her, you know, her well-being, whatnot. Here's the thing. Every time she, you know, she gets hurt for no fucking apparent reason, I go fast as fuck and ask her, are you okay? Something whatnot. This time, she almost fell down. And she grabbed my dick. I was like, in my mind, oh god. I reacted maturely. I'm like, oh god, okay. She almost fell down, I don't mind. She didn't notice. I'm like, okay, she didn't notice, whatnot. But one of the musicians is actually one of my homies, Tony. He looked at me, he's like, looking up and down like, nigga, are you trying to be a dumbass? He's like, you're getting some. I'm like, no. She almost fell down. She tried to find something closer to grab on, and because I was close by, she grabbed my dick. She grabbed my dick. And I didn't say nothing because, you know, I care more for her well-being than mine. She grabbed my dick. I really don't mind. I'm like, okay, she didn't fall down. That's the first thing, whatnot. It's okay. That's all the things for me about me and her. Our relationship is on a. Now, okay, I like to say, don't joke about it, but it is kind of funny at the same time it ain't, cause it is age difference. I'm not gonna say, for example, oh, we both don't like each other, whatnot. You can basically see there is kind of a spark between me and her. There is kind of a spark, cause there was one day, I think it was 4th of July. By the way, yes, I know about the video. You told me on 0.13 seconds because I said 4th of July. No, I know that. But the thing is, remember, in Puerto Rico, it's supposed to be 21, not 18. Either way, I do not want to make her into trouble. If it was in the US, fine. Because we're in Puerto Rico, it's fucked up. It needs to be 21 in Puerto Rico. The thing is, you can see the spark between me and her every time you see us together. You see us like, I'm not gonna say like a power couple, you see us like the perfect match. You see us defending each other, whatnot. And that comes to the last story right now. Well, not, I'm not gonna say the last part. There's gonna be a little bit of a side story. Okay, last one. You know about my older cousin. He has his autism. He has, you know, he looks like an adult, but he thinks like a 10-year-old. Her sister. Dude, this is why I don't like messing with my family or talking to them. Cause you know I get pissed off easily by family. That's going to hear me out. Now this is a serious ass topic. Do you want to hear this shit? Cause I don't mind it seeing it on YouTube. I don't mind nothing about that. You tell me, do you want to hear this? Now I can kind of chill the fucking music. Oh, it's only 21, okay. Okay, if it's... Can I put number 4? Okay. Last Brony, every time you see my... I need to talk to you here. Because we're gonna start new semester, whatnot. Last Brony, when you see my older cousin, someone who has autism, dude, when every time he asks for me, dude, fucking straight up lie. Say, oh, he leaves super early because he needs to do a lot of stuff, whatnot. Dude, do me that favor and say that to him every time you need to pass through, or he says to you, oh, have you seen, me? That's one of the problems I always have with my family. Or at least that part. They piss me the fuck off easily. Now her sister. Because she goes to, all of my family goes to the same church that I do. And the girl I like, that is basically about the story I said. Because there was one day that she was getting a lot of, dick pics. She doesn't like getting dick pics. She was getting harassed. People asking her out, then she doesn't like that because she wants to be, for now she wants to be single. I said to her, oh, here's an easy one. Just put on Facebook you're in a relationship. But the thing is, I deleted one of my Facebook accounts because I had two. I said, because nobody can see my old account, only certain people can see it. And one of the stories that one of the thing is, she forgot to put my cousin out, that she couldn't see it. My cousin saw it, and she was like, texting me. I had like 29 messages about my cousin saying, oh, you're dating a fucking older girl, whatnot, yada yada. You're gonna be in a lot of trouble when your family hears about it. I'm like, I said that to her because she's getting harassed. A lot of people are texting her saying, oh, baby girl, what the fuck you doing? You know what my dick can do to you, whatnot. I'm like, okay, an easy way to save you is say you're in a relationship. That's all I did to her. And my cousin started giving me shit. I'm like, okay. I went directly to my cousin. How can you think, with my age, and my age, my restrictions, whatnot, will you think I'm dating her? Oh, because Facebook said so. I'm like, are you really gonna believe Facebook? The page, people can fucking basically copy your profile picture, everything, and say it's me. She was like, oh, probably you're right, whatnot. That's the end of the fucking chapter. My cousin never talked about it. I never talked about it. And the girl never talked about it. Whew. Okay, give me a moment. I need to look for water. Be right back. I'm gonna look for water. I'll be basically in a flash. Okay, I'm back. I was just looking for water. Oh wow, I was fucking dry as fuck. Okay, that's brownie. Now you tell me, do you want to hear the most, I'm not gonna say saddest part, but the most amused, well not amusing, the most wow moment you're gonna see about me? Do you want to hear that? Because it's basically the last thing. No, it is kind of quick, man. It is quick. Believe me, it is actually quick. Hear me out, because I'm basically gonna end the stream actually soon, because I only did this live fucking serious stuff. Okay. This is the first time you're gonna see me riding. Hear me out. I have the keys of the church. I went there because I left 3 cokes that were for home. I grabbed the keys, I looked for them, and I got in my mind, wait. I'm like, I'm here. Let me just do stuff. What I mean do stuff is I grab a paper, a white paper, full white. I hit a lot of stuff in there, saying I'm not gonna say I'm passing through depression, but I'm almost in my limit of, snapping. Like, of me getting, basically, hear me out. If you have never seen me in this mood, because it's gonna be rare as fuck if you're gonna see me in this mood. When I snap, that's basically the term. I don't go nowhere. I don't text. I'm out of social media. I don't record videos. I don't upload. I don't talk to my family. I barely eat. I barely exercise. I barely do shit. That's basically almost in the state I am. Now, when I open the church, I'm like, okay, let me see if I could do it by printer. Because we have new color ink and black ink. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it by printer because it's gonna sound kind of sketchy. Let me do it by my handwriting. I took 1 hour writing all the things I had in my mind. Because the Bible of the girl, I know, about have feelings, we can have a spark. I put in her Bible the whole thing I'm passing through. Because tomorrow there's actually church, to be exact. I know she's going. I put in my Bible the whole thing. Because tomorrow I think I'm not going. I think depending the situation tomorrow is gonna be, I'm gonna go. Because I'm gonna say I'm passing through depression. I'm about to snap in this point. The reasons why you don't see me playing Marvel 2 is because of that. Marvel 2 gets me pissed off, and I don't want that. Skullgirls, on the other hand, well, whatnot. I can handle getting pissed off by video games. It's just, if you're provoking me to get more pissed off when you know what's the mood I'm passing through, you're not gonna have the greatest feeling with me. I'm gonna go off the grid. I already told it like that to a lot of people. Now, to be more exact, when I end this stream, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna text the girl, I'm gonna say, oh, I left you a big note about something I'm passing through. Don't say it on church. Don't say it on nothing. I want you and your honest opinion about what should I do. Because it involves my cousins, some of my family members, about the rape allegations that I went to court. Something I didn't tell you guys. I already went to court. I won the case because they found semen, but it wasn't mine. It was a lot of stuff I was passing through. Whatnot. I'm human. All of us are human. All of us, one of our days, we're gonna have a breakdown. You had you. Last one, Paulie, you had your breakdown. Me in my life, I still haven't had the breakdown about me getting the. Well, I think I passed a little bit depressed here and there, but not in the full motion of, oh, I need to get off the grid, whatnot. I need to stay off of social media, start doing all those shit. I have never got to that point. So when I wrote there 1 hour, slowly thinking everything straight, no cussing whatsoever. That is rare for me, even in a note. Do not swear. I didn't swear on nothing in that note. And I said, and I'm not even gonna quote it. I know I wrote this. In the last part, I said, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing saying this to you, or it is just because I just had it. I am about to snap. Either two things are gonna happen to me. I'm gonna go off the grid. I didn't say off the grid. I'm just gonna say either you're not gonna see me ever, or the other thing is I lost it. What I mean I lost it is basically me, my bed, alcohol, full 2 days until I die. Those are the only two options I have. I think I say I have those two options, but it is the predicament I am. It is difficult. Because the doctors recommend me, antidepressants one. I'm like, no, don't worry. I don't need to use antidepressants. I already know what I'm passing through. Because I'm not gonna say Pinocchio or the Papa provoked me, because those are the least of my problems. And I'm almost finishing here. Don't worry, I'm about to finish. I wrote that, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm not crying. I'm not having any feelings whatsoever in my mind. But the second I lit the note on her Bible, I closed everything. I put the cokes in my home. When I went to take, I'm not gonna say a shower, I was bathing. I think when I was gonna take a walk, I know this. I went back in my mind all the thing I wrote, and I think about my predicament. I'm not gonna say I cried. My mind just went in blank. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck is happening anymore. That's how bad it is. I don't even know if, hear me out. I needed to go, about the things about graduation, whatnot they were doing on the field. I never went to those. I needed to go one day, cause my cousin came from the US. I never saw him either, thanks to my predicament. One of my friends texted me. You already know him. He's actually in the messenger group. Hear me out. My friend asked me yo, why didn't you came? I was actually hoping you came here because nobody wants to talk to me here, or all of them are actually with their dates and whatnot. I'm like, I'm sorry I need to stook you up. I'm just, you know who it is? It's John. He understands predicaments and whatnot. I'm like, I can't go. You can kind of relate. I'm not having the best of days today, or any other day about anything. He's like, oh no, no, don't worry, it's okay. I can understand that. I was basically just gonna use my phone, text other people, whatnot. I'm like, it is fine, don't worry. Now, Kevin. The one, cool Kevin, not the Kevin we know. The Kevin I know, Black Kevin, the nigga Kevin, the homie. I text him on WhatsApp saying, oh, and he didn't believe me, whatnot. I'm like, it's okay, I can show you screenshots, whatnot. He's like, stop the movie of GTA. I'm not gonna say I got pissed off. I'm like, he knows about the predicament, but he's kind of trying to put me on the upper. Cause he knows bad jokes kind of put me a little bit more up. For example, he said, "Oh, stop living that GTA life and come over here." I'm like, I'm seeing it here, and it's like, yeah, whatever you say. You're in the movie of GTA. I'm like, I'm laughing my ass off. Like, he knows I'm passing through a rough time, and he's just trying to cheer me up. I'm like, okay, even he knows that I'm in a bad spot. He's like, oh, I'll cheer him up a little bit, and he knows. I said thank you to him, and boom. I think a full day, I had a good day, because I got my hopes up and whatnot. Now comes the later days. My aunt has me on my ass, got me pissed off, stressed out. The musicians got me stressed out, whatnot. I don't know if I did the right thing, putting that note on her Bible, cause she has been there always for me. I'm gonna say through good times and bad times, but she's been there all over my bad times. Since, remember the summer camps we did for kids? She was there when I got so fucking stressed out. She basically calmed the fuck out of me easily. I was like, oh, thank you for calming me down, whatnot. The day I basically got pissed off at her for no reason, because my aunts, my cousins, whatnot got me pissed off. I went ape shit. I took all my stress out of her. I was feeling like shit because I did that to her. Then I think I said I grew the balls, but I took the risk. I drove the car. I went to her house. And I said, I'm sorry. She said, you better be. She already know. She already knew I was stressed out and whatnot. I don't know why I wasted my time going over there, because she knew I was already stressed out. She said, you better be whatnot. I'm like, I am really sorry though. She noticed, whatnot. We let bygones be bygones. Water over the bridge. I left that note today I did it at night, like at 7. Tomorrow I think they need to be like at 9 at church, and I'm not going. I'm just gonna say, if she reads it, I swear to God, she's gonna be the first one saying, oh, you're just gonna come to church, they're gonna talk to you face to face, help you and whatnot. I'm just gonna hope that something good happens to all of this. Cause there's gonna come a point in my life that I need to tell all of you guys, all the homies, whatnot. I'm just telling her first, cause I'm not gonna say girls before friends. I'm just gonna tell her first because she's been there the most on all my things. That's why I'm telling her first. Then you're hearing it right now, so you're probably the first of all of my friends hearing it. Then I'm gonna tell Eric, Pena, not Nata though, because Nata he still doesn't know what the fuck is right from wrong. Pinocchio, you can go fuck yourself way up your butthole because I'm gonna tell you the right shit. Probably Ricky, Jose, John, Milton. I'm gonna probably tell them all the predicament. Cause I know all the homies are there to help me, but I took the risk of doing all this myself. Cause I didn't want to take a part of your time, wasting it on my problems. So that's what I did. I took all the TBS, I only need to put it on my own words. I took all that shit, I induced it. I'm still trying to take it out. And as you can see, yeah, well, it's fun. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm about to end the stream too, because that basically was all the serious stuff. For now. Because this was the live one. I still have recorded a video. I was on other serious stuff, but that's for the future. It's old, but it's kind of serious for new people. So now you know a little bit about my predicament, about all the shit that's happening to me, and that's the other reason why you haven't seen me. What's the word I'm looking for? Because Nata said he has a basketball. I was down playing basketball 24/7. It was for me. But all of this shit I'm having, it took my b-ball game, my basketball game, to shit. I don't want to know anything about sports. Gaming kind of entertains me a little bit. Working out, only 10% kind of takes me out. And the day you said you want to play basketball with my favorite midget, because I like to call him the midget, I was like, in my mind, I really want to go play. But in any moment, I know I'm going to get shit on. And I need to be there to, back up my claims and whatnot. So yeah. That's probably gonna be all the stream today. I'm not gonna say it was fun. It feels kinda a little bit more good to take that off my chest. I just need, I think, no, it's okay. You can talk to me in a spare shot. I'm gonna end the stream right now. Don't worry. I hope you understand my predicament, man. I'm not gonna say hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you don't do my own errors. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Do not do any Broly stuff. That's gonna end you to shit. Just saying my name will give you drama. So I'll probably see you on tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream. That's for sure. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna stream at Monday. Probably I'm gonna stream on Monday. Yeah. So yeah. That's gonna be the stream. And shout out to Anamanaguchi for the beautiful song I Step from the Game. So like, subscribe, favorite if you want to. Put post notifications on, and I'll see ya on the next one.